What is going on, y'all? It's your boy Taver. We're back with another video. We will be reacting to the Madden 27 and College Football 27 opening drive official reveal event. We will be watching this live as we speak, but as soon as we're done with the live, this video will come out right after so we can break down some of the stuff. Earlier today, I saw some screenshots of college football and Madden. I'm starting to be a little more interested to Madden 27, but it is about to start soon. And as of, well, right now it's going to start right now. We have, as you see, is 30K waiting on this to start happening, but hopefully they do talk about a lot of stuff. If they don't, I will show the screenshots that I got from TikTok. Excuse me, which is crazy. They are talking about mascot games, like as meaning playing with the mascots. For those that don't know, that was a huge thing back in the day. Like that was a huge thing for, especially for the younger fans that played college football or NCAA. That was a huge thing in the game, and then now I think they are officially coming back with that. I think they're coming back with a Heisman Trophy ceremony, which that would be so freaking awesome if they do. And it was on Road to Glory, and the first time that I ever seen that type of thing, it was a quick little clip of the Heisman ceremony where if you end up winning the Heisman Trophy, your character pops up on the screen and accepting the Heisman Trophy winner or the Heisman Trophy on college or NCAA 06. And that was like literally the greatest thing of all time when it came to that. And I think that would be great if they did bring that back, if they are bringing that back. Because I remember vaguely when College Football 25 was in the rumors and they ended up showing screenshots of the Heisman Trophy. I was like, oh snap, they're going all out. They're going to give us a Heisman Trophy ceremony and all that. But like I said, we're still waiting. I don't know what's taking so long. It's already, this is supposed to come out at 8, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they had a whole countdown. Hold on, I just realized. So I guess it's at 8. I mean, it is 8 right now, so I don't know. They're 2 minutes late. But we are actually reacting at this live, so we're still waiting to see what is going on. I don't know, but I will say the four, or I don't think it was 4. I think it was 5 screenshots. I might be wrong. It might be 4, but it had the mascot game. I think Malachi Tony and a Notre Dame player, Lane Kiffin, and something else. Oh, here we go. Don't tell me they had us waiting. Oh, here we go. Rated E for everyone. Mild lyrics. Oh, I was about to say. Okay, Northwestern is the main band, I'm guessing. What's up with Chicago? I think that's Chicago, right? That's the 4. Was that Caleb? Let me see. No, I don't think so. No, it's not. Who is that?
Good evening and welcome to EA Sports Opening Drive, live from the Aon Grand Ballroom at Navy Pier in Chicago. I'm your host, Nick Mazesco, and tonight isn't just about two games, it's about football. EA Sports believes football is more than what happens on the field. It's about the
Mike Vick right there.
And culture that connects fans every day. From the first snap under Friday Night Lights to the biggest moments on Sunday, it's not just about how it's played, but how it's experienced.
If y'all look at the bottom left, that Mike Vick.
Every decision you make matters. How you build, how you play, and what happens next. Only EA Sports can bring fans the full football journey, from building your program to creating your player, to proving yourself in the NFL, to running the entire league. And it's all connected. The modes, the moments, the decisions. Tonight, you're going to see how it all comes together. The players, the systems, and the decisions, and the decision makers that define this year's experience. So whether you're building your program, living your career, or running the league, this is your football journey. Let's throw it over to the pride of Florida State University, Sean Grady, to take us through the future of football at EA Sports.
Now that's tough.
Hello, welcome. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. We are so happy to see you guys tonight. My name is Sean Grady. I'm the Vice President and Head of Production for EA Sports College Football and Madden NFL. And it's incredible to be here tonight in the iconic Aon Ballroom at the Navy Pier in Chicago, home of this year's Madden NFL 27 cover athlete, Caleb Williams.
Okay, that makes sense. That's why they were in Chicago, yeah.
And we are joined tonight online by the college football and Madden NFL communities watching with us. Thank you guys for joining us around the world. Now, we've been looking forward to this night for a long time. Those of you in the room know that for the past 2 years, this has been a private event back at our Orlando studio in Florida, where we hosted a few select community members. But tonight, we're opening it up to the entire football audience, here in the room, of course, and around the world. And we're going to show you everything we've been building in College Football 27 and Madden NFL 27, and I do mean everything. So this is our opening drive. Now, we're all football fans, and we know there's nothing like that first series. It's the first look at everything you've prepared for, months of film study, and we've studied a lot of the film from you guys in the room here. Reps, adjustments, and execution, of course, all building towards that moment when you kick off the ball. And for us, that moment's right now. Now, before we look ahead to the future of football, let's take a moment to celebrate the incredible athletes that represent this year's game. On College Football 27, our covers capture everything that makes the sport special.
That cover, that duplex edition cover is funny.
And of course, the big athletes that bring it all to life every Saturday. So we're very excited to share that we have our cover athletes in the building tonight. Ole Miss running back Keywan Lacey,
a dog,
receiver Malachi Tony,
future dog,
quarterback Dante Moore. There's somewhere here in the room. If you guys are here, say hi, wave your hands. Thanks for joining us, guys, tonight. Now, I wish Coach Signetti was here. He's gracing the deluxe edition cover, you know, controlling the chaos from the front, but he could not make it tonight. Now let's turn our attention to Sundays. This year's Madden NFL 27 cover represents the next generation of the league. A player stepping into the spotlight right here in Chicago. Any Chicago fans? Okay. Yeah. We like to say he plays Madden like
that guy look familiar.
Brought to life. He's made the Bears team a can't-miss team week in and week out.
I can't remember what that guy looked like.
The playoffs last year knows this.
I wish I had my mouse. I should have did it on my laptop.
Sorry to remind you about that. But we're incredibly excited to have him here tonight as well. Chicago Bears quarterback and the first ever Bears cover athlete, our 27 cover star, Caleb Williams. If you're here, Caleb, say hello. All right, over the past year, our teams have been in their own version of the offseason. We're building, we're testing, we're iterating, and we're pushing every detail forward, from gameplay to presentation, from deeper authenticity to new innovations. Every part of these experiences have been shaped with a purpose, because when you all step on that virtual field, when you pick up the controller, we want you to feel confidence, control, and clarity. We want you to feel that this is the strongest version of football we've ever delivered. That's how we feel. So tonight, we are going to go deep, and I do mean deep, so get comfortable, sit back and relax. Drum roll, please. We're going to share gameplay, presentation, all the modes you care about, and the shared DNA across college football and Madden NFL. You will see the unique decisions we've made in each game to capture the wide open explosiveness of college football and the precision playmaking of the NFL. In short, College Football 27, in College Football 27, Saturday is going to feel more like Saturday, and in Madden NFL 27, Sunday is going to feel more like Sunday. Does that sound good to you guys? Want to hear more? Okay.
We might dip into some Madden.
Into the games, I do want to take a step back and share with you how we're thinking about the future of football at EA Sports. We're evolving college football and Madden NFL around 3 core pillars. So first, and I know all of you in the room are going to like this, gameplay above everything. That means authentic, responsive football with more control, smarter AI, and signature movement that feels true to the athletes, teams, and sport we represent. It also means we're investing in new ways to capture real-world football data through our internal partners like TrackCab, helping us unlock deeper realism, better movement, and new possibilities in the future. Stay tuned for that. Second, connected careers with more life. Guys, we continue to invest deeply in the modes our players spend the most time in, building football career and franchise experiences that are more authentic, more dynamic, more social, and more connected across both college and Madden NFL. And in fact, that high school to Hall of Fame journey is something that only EA Sports can deliver. And third, fandom without limits. In the very near future, we're going to provide more ways for football fans to represent their teams, show their creativity, play their way, and connect to the sport they love. With new tools, new experiences, and a new football platform connected and rewarding you and your fandom year-round. There's much more to come on that, but we are very excited for the future of football. All right, now speaking of platforms, we want every football fan to feel connected across our ecosystem. So that's why I am excited to share with you all tonight that College Football 27 will launch on PC for the first time. I've seen the comments.
Whoa.
I know you wanted to hear that. It's coming. So it will join Madden NFL, giving our PC community the chance to play both college football and Madden at the highest fidelity possible.
I thought the whole time it was
I'm
on.
excited to share that EA Sports College Football is coming to mobile this year, bringing the power and beauty of Frostbite gameplay and an all-new Dynasty experience later this year. Now, I might be biased, but I think it's the best-looking game on a mobile device from a sports perspective. So whether you play on console, PC, or mobile, football fans have more ways to play college football and Madden NFL anywhere, anytime. All right, now, without further ado, let's get to our first look at College Football 27 and Madden NFL 27.
Available July 9th.
College Football 27 is built to reflect the modern, evolving college football landscape, delivering new ways to play in Dynasty, Road to Glory, Ultimate Team, and more. Our goal is to create an experience with depth, challenge, emotion, and the current real-world college football decision-making landscape. So whether you're building your program, becoming a 5-star recruit, or creating your ultimate team of current or legendary players, College Football 27
they brought that back?
around one question. Are you doing it for the you or for yourself? This is College Football 27.
A century of futility is forgotten. The Indiana Hoosiers are the kings of college football.
Some players who walk through that tunnel onto that field grew up dreaming about putting on this uniform. They've rooted for this team their whole life.
Oh no, that's crazy.
Part of something bigger than themselves.
If they add that in the game,
Some have another dream. The money, the deals, the cars, those shiny teeth.
I'm gonna get copyrighted. I don't care no more.
I get it. Everyone's got to make a name for themselves. Truth is, I don't care why you show up. I care what happens after you do. I care if you love to compete. If you want every advantage. if it turns into one thing on Saturday, winning. That's why I want you here. That's what you're here to do.
Oh, yo, what?
And there's no better place to do it.
Oh, that's tough. Okay. I messed with it. The whole entire time I thought that Texas player was Cam Coleman.
That pulls at the heartstrings. The music, college football, is just amazing. We're honored to have Coach Cignetti representing the reigning national champions in this year's trailer. Congratulations once again to the University of Indiana. Now don't worry, I know you want more than that. The development team is going to come out here and take you much deeper in just a few moments, including gameplay and what's new across your favorite modes in college football.
No, that was actually a tough little trailer right there.
I do want to get you just as hyped on Madden NFL 27.
Damn.
Madden NFL 27 brings meaningful innovations for every type of player. Whether you come for precision gameplay, superstar mode, course franchise mode, or presentation that makes every game feel connected to the night of the week, your team's traditions, or the moment in the virtual season that you're in right now. And I'm very happy to share that Madden NFL 27 represents our second consecutive year of a deep investment and a major leap forward for franchise mode players. This year, franchise mode is designed to bring the action to you in a more alive and dynamic way, putting you in control of the decision that defines a GM, a coach, or an entire league. In Madden NFL 27, it's your league. All right, let's take a look at how one of our newest GMs sees it. Check it out.
Huh? What's there to talk about? Undefeated season, Super Bowl champions. I mean, has any other team shut out all their opponents during the regular season and through the playoffs in the Super Bowl before? Oh, no, really? We're the first one? Oh, well, that'll be a fun trivia question going forward. Next question. I'm a decision maker. It's what I do. It's not my fault the rest of the league can't keep up. Blame them. They really blame me because I've raised the bar super high. My first decision? Lock down my franchise QB. Caleb, what I'm telling you, big guys, I love you. And you want to know how you know I love you? Because I'm giving you all my money.
Good use of funds.
Size, athleticism, IQ, chill under pressure. Caleb Williams is permafrost. We've done the focus groups, we've done the straw polls. They love it. It's permafrost. Look, I'm not some indecisive GM without a plan who's just gonna pull a 48-year-old quarterback out of retirement just because I can.
Man, checking on that backup QB gig.
How many touchdowns? The answer is yes. How do we stop it? Yes. You're my guy and you're in.
Thanks, Vince.
All right, great seeing you.
Building something special here.
Not a chance. Cheryl! We got a red one in here. We talked about it. It all starts at the negotiation table. Lucky I like to talk. No. I'll find the money, Jacob. Trade requests, extensions, holdouts. Leonard, there is an I in win. And there's also an I in vets. A lot of pageantry. You totally did the right thing. You're fired, but you handled it well. Bye-bye. You gotta have a deft touch with this stuff.
Works for me.
On the field, I like to score. Call me crazy. I'm a scheme guy, though. I don't just run the same play over and over just because it works. JK, I do that. Everyone's excited about what we've been building. We're 6-0, so I just expect to go to 7-0 and 8-0 and 9-0. My favorite scheme? Hit the ball to the money players. The NFC is real hungry.
Golly.
Oh, yeah, I forgot Kyler.
Feast without a little gravy.
But defense wins championships, so I stole an all-pro corner from an unsuspecting casual.
He called me brother and then ripped me off?
This gig is all about keeping your emotions in check.
That's our best player!
Demand a trade? You've been talking to Vince Vaughn, ain't you?
I mean, Vince has been an unbelievable GM. He's new to this, but it appears to be Vince's world, and we're all just living in it.
You can never get.
I forgot who that is. I can't remember his name for some weird reason.
Since you can't predict the weather, I turned the temp way down. Everyone copied that one. I also created a whole new menu, Chicago dogs only. Feels nice to be recognized. Last Sunday, I ran nothing but Tampa 2 to take away all those drags you guys love to run.
Goodbye, drag routes.
I have no idea what's going on right now. He was the GM, now he's the coach. What's next? Vince Vaughn at quarterback?
I think it's important to get this out of the way. The rumors are true.
Hibernate, picnic.
I'm the coach, I'm the GM, and I will be playing quarterback.
That's not clown.
Honey.
In on Vince Vaughn at quarterback? He's 56.
Nothing can replace just literal decades of life experience.
Decades and decades and decades.
This is a joke, right?
I can play till 56.
He's 6'5", he's your traditional pocket passer. The knees aren't what they used to be, but I kind of want to see it.
You know, Caleb's supportive. We're going to have a spot for him, but I think he's just loving watching me play quarterback. I mean, we're a team. Everyone puts the team first, and that's why I'm running everything. To all the haters out there, do me a favor. Stick around and watch it. It'll be more of the same next year. Thank you again. Go Bears. Would you look at that? I mean, do I deserve a statue next to Sweetness? I'm not saying I don't. Maybe you'll get one too.
Maybe.
Time to run it back.
I'm a chairman of the board. I'm a chairman of the board. Said I'm a chairman.
Yeah, we might have to get that Madden 27.
All right, we love Vince Vaughn. He's a legendary Bears fan, if you didn't know, and now he's apparently a legendary Bears GM. So we can't wait for you to get your hands on the new franchise improvements and experience a league that truly reacts to you this season. You're going to hear a lot more about that in just a few moments when Clint is up here. All right, are you ready to go deeper than that, though? Those are just trailers. You want to hear more? I'm guessing you do. Come on. All right. All right, so stick around for the entire show because we're going to unveil the games, and you'll find out how to get beta access and feel it for yourselves. You'll learn how to pre-order and join a brand new program that delivers the most value we've ever offered. And you'll see your favorite community members, all you lovely people in the room here tonight, and creators play the games for the first time and share their reactions. So once again, welcome to the opening drive.
All right, it better not be no
We
ads.
just heard about where football is
Okay.
going. Now, let's show you how it plays. Because this year, EA Sports is building games. They're building a connected football experience. From Fridays to Saturdays to Sundays, every moment, every decision, every snap is now connected.
That might not be Michael Vick now. I'm looking at it, looking at the side view. But that looked like Michael Vick.
The OG, Scott O'Gallagher.
Did Malachi Tony change his number? Bro, I think that's Mike Vick. It has to be. It'd be crazy if it's not.
Come, baby, let's get this thing cracking now. All right, gameplay above everything. The first thing I said is you damn right, baby. Who is excited to see some gameplay right now over college and
Senior game
Madden
designer,
football?
director.
We have an
Okay.
exciting feature set for you, and I gotta admit, you guys seeing my face this early, it's throwing me off for a little bit because Nick, usually it's you, me, and then we're watching Bordeaux catch an L to one of our college cover athletes. Don't get
Shots
it twisted,
fired.
though, you're still better than Bengal. No doubt about it. All right, let's talk about how
Somebody said, "Why you laughing?" Oh, it's Madden new time and base catching gives players more control at the catching point. Advanced defense tools, add match rules, rule coverage, and shareable adjustment packages.
So let's look at how we broke this down. You first told us that you wanted more tools defensively. The AI logic needed to
To
be better.
specialize alongside refresh, short yardage battles, and meter-based control. Okay, I think they're just talking about
Next
Madden.
was built from game day. This is our authenticity pillar. We know that every team is somebody's favorite team, and you're going to see how we delivered that this year. And then last but not least is play your way. With all the features you're going to hear tonight, the different settings, how are we giving you the tools to ultimately play your way? And now let's get to it. Defense wins championships, and it starts fundamentally. For years, one of the biggest holes that we have had to shore up that we did this year was what we call look for work. What is look for work? That's that middle linebacker seeing that drag coming right at you, and he can anticipate. In our game last year and in previous and any other football game made, defending in the zone, they didn't move until they got into their zone. That all changes here. And we're going to go right here to the film room, and we're going to see Fred Warner here. And I want you to see his ability to look for work. Love drops. He's in his hook zone. He's going to drop properly. He's going to anticipate it. Love has to make a call. We're throwing a pick. Here we go. We're moving. Next, from there we said, all right, now that we've gotten look for work in the game, how do we give the users more tools to control how they want to play in zones? And now we're introducing smart zones. So now on an individual or team level, you can decide how aggressive that you want them to be. Do you want that Mike backer because the mesh concept is driving you crazy and you want to get up and take that away? Just put him in ultra aggressive. Is the quarterback killing you with that two ball or that deep over? Put him in ultra conservative and he'll prefer routes and prioritize right behind him. Here, we're going into aggressive. They're running slant concepts, pick six. We're going back to the crib. We're giving you more options than you've ever had before. Come on, we got to clap that up. This is defense we're talking about here, fellas. We're talking defense. All right, but we know that football is not perfect, and there is a lot of, you call the perfect defensive play. You're clamping them up. You got them strapped and locked up like the kids say these days, and then all of a sudden the quarterback is going to evade the pocket. I mean, we got the legend Michael Vick sitting over there.
I knew it. I knew it.
Up for the legend. The thing is similar to Madden 2004 summer, you guys are still trying to play it the same way. You get out and you're just scrambling everywhere. And so we had to introduce what is real, and real football is plaster logic. No longer are guys just standing around and just covering grass like your favorite City League flag football player. They are out here moving, attaching, locking, and ultimately clamping, and hopefully giving you a better chance not to give up those big plays. Shout out to Mike Vick, the greatest Madden player that we've ever
So
had.
now you really got to be on it when it comes to
and now
offense.
We meet with hundreds of coaches.
I mean, they made the defense really, really tough.
Around the NFL and college football. And this thing here we are now providing.
But I'm glad that it helps the defense of players that's not really that good at offense.
Options are endless. You can set them in the front end to then you be like your favorite.
Or not good at offense, but helps defensive players.
Now we get into our wide receiver press. I saw Ocho Cinco earlier in here, but I mean, no one did it better than him. One of my favorite routes, one of my favorite NFL films. He's like, I need you right here. That's everything I said to our dev team. It felt like every time we were going over this feature. Now, with our wide receiver defensive press improvements, receivers actually have logic around the route they are trying to run. If they're running a deep out, they're going to try to win on the outside. If they're running a deep in, they're trying to get to the inside. On the other side of that coin, corners, and now leverage is going to mean more than it even last year and ever before, because we have boosted chances when they are in the appropriate leverage. And then we go to jostle. Some of my favorite cornerbacks of all time, guys like Aeneas Williams, Darrelle Revis. These guys were clamp corners. And our game has always been hard to replicate them because they were not known as the fastest, even though they certainly could run. They were great with technique, really physical. And so how are we going to do that? That is with our brand new wide receiver DB jostle system. And now you as a user, you can attach on the move. You can get them at the stem of the route and really play with the timing of them. Or you can attach when the ball is in flight. And keep in mind, when you are attached, you are slowing the wide receiver down, thus putting yourself in the best position to make a play. And here we go, built from game day, baby. Every player is somebody's favorite player. I want you guys to take a look at Colin Simmons. You see him. He's one of the best defensive ends that there is out there.
Oh, they got a new background. They got a new background.
Over the past couple of years, you guys have been very vocal that you preferred the tiered ability system. And we listen, because this is your game. So with that, the tiered ability system is going to debut in Madden NFL 27. Clap that up because you asked.
They already got Myles Garrett. I mean, yes,
And being a lifelong
imagine having a presentation.
Lifelong Rams fan, and I haven't missed a single game in 30 years. I am going to formally welcome Myles Garrett to the Rams house. Myles Garrett, thank you, brother. Can't wait to have you. All right, those two guys dominated in the trenches. When you looked at our game and you looked at real life, where it really broke down was, when it's goal line on goal line, big on big, 13 personnel. It just didn't look like what you see on Saturdays and Sundays until now. We have got brand new 2-player, 3-player, 4-player animations. We've got cut blocking, submarine techniques to really make it so you have to earn every yard inside those situations. My boy Kurt over here just says, yeah, it feels a lot heavier now. It's a different experience to really get those 4th and 2s, 4th and 1s. And when you talk about inside the trenches, there's nothing like the quarterback sneak. And you say, what the hell am I looking at here? Yep, you got a QB sneak meter, right? And you see the green. Let's talk about the green. The green all comes in. The first thing that we look at is your center, your 2 guards, and then your quarterback. And then we'd say, all right, we're going to take those ratings and we're going to compare them. Do you have anybody in the zero technique? Are both A gaps filled? And then when it goes side to side, that is all dependent on the situation. Is it a long 4th and 1? Is home field advantage rocking? What type of scenario is really at play here?
I don't know if I'm going to like that.
Quarterback sneaks are no longer automatic. Clap that up. I know you're excited. Everybody at home is excited.
Okay, that makes more sense because that was crazy because, like, it wasn't even like 50-50 when it.
It's made its way to Madden NFL 27.
Hold on, let me see if I can.
Probably maybe only Philly fans are happy about that. Now, come on, man.
But anyway.
All right. Simheads, rejoice. What you've been asking for. Home field advantage is back, and it's back in the way that you asked. You're going to see a decimal meter that represents the crowd volume. It was imperative that we made Kansas City or Arrowhead really feel like Arrowhead. And Arrowhead should feel different.
But anyway, that quarterback sneak was like not even 50-50. Like, you always have the best defense. And now that you have to get your defensive line at the right spot if you think that it's going to be a quarterback sneak.
Like dynamic weather. I know you guys are excited about dynamic weather, but that situation that changed the game in the AFC Championship game where it was clear and then it was nothing but snow flurries in the second half, that happened in your game as well. But keep in mind,
So I wonder if that's going to happen in college football.
as the weather gets worse, the gameplay only gets tougher, so good luck with that.
Yeah.
All right, it's getting to play your way. And nothing screams play your way like timing-based catching. Timing-based catching for years, whether it's the toe drag swag, the catching traffic, trying to moss somebody, that has all been subject to ratings until now. And let's talk about what you're dealing with here. Red, too late. You dropped it. All right, take your ass back to the huddle. Let's get to a new play. Next, we're slightly early. When it goes into early, we're back into ratings. And the size of your yellow depends on how good your receiver is. And then there's green. You know my background. You know the kids love greens, right? But here's the thing with the greens. The greens are dynamic. This all depends on the situation. How good is your receiver? Who's covering them? How covered is it? What type of catch are you going for?
Oh, boy, that's going to be annoying. That's probably going to be annoying.
For the first time ever, the choice is yours. And what else I love it? Oh, gee, I can't catch the ball, man. Your game's broke. Fix your game, man. Okay, well, go turn the setting on, pal. Here you go. Go have at it. All right? And then, two, it works on both sides of the ball. So you want to clamp up and then hit your TBC, go have at it. Go have some fun. We're locking up on the defensive end this year, fellas. All right, now we're moving on to custom adjustments. Some of you out here tried to leak it. You tried. No, winners win out here. There's only so much you're going to be able to do, right? There's a lot more meat on this bones, right? Custom adjustments are about giving players their own unique football language. You see it every Saturday and Sunday. There's a call. They're going to a combo call. There's a big macro that has multiple adjustments on one call, and now you can do that here. You're going to go into your custom adjustments. You're going to create your custom adjustment. Everything that we've ever had at
I believe this is probably for franchise mode and dynasty, or it might be for like play friend. Play friend.
You can only go into game with 10. 10 on offense and 10 on defense.
Okay, so you only can go on 10.
Now I've made a custom adjustment. How do I call it? Well, look at your favorite play. Figure out which one you're going to call. We're looking at cover 3 sky here, fellas. We just hold down that button right next to your stunts and twists. There's your macro. That's your custom adjustment right there. You can go and get busy. All right. Then let's say you come out in pre-play and someone's running some type of cheese. You go, okay, well, I got something for this. I'm going to tap L1. L1 is our custom adjustment button. You go there, you hit L1, and call whatever one you got.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fine. Look at this new scoreboard bug. It's the same for 26, but it got like a different background with the with the logos now. And it looked like it's flashing. That's tough. I ain't gonna lie, that's tough. That's something new. I like that.
Yeah, shout out. Yep, you know what time it is. Winners win. We don't play around here. You know, we're making it. This is the best. Right
Finally got something that can possibly stop cheesy plays.
Adjustments, one of my favorite parts of this feature, and there's a ton of you in here, right? There's a lot of what I call 1%ers that are the best of the best, but there are a lot who love the game, who play the game, who play it, and they're sitting next to their buddy. Dude, I know you're scrambling. I know you're running. I know you are. How do I stop it? Right? And you don't want to deal with the sweat fest. Rob Jones does not want to deal with the sweat fest at the line of scrimmage. So therefore, he just hits L1, presses A, and now he's got both ends in contain. He's got a QB spy, and we are clamping up that quarterback scramble. Ben Kurt, we're loving that, aren't you, buddy? Yep, shout it out to it. All right? This is everything. You got all these types of defaults on offense and defense. You've never had control at this level before. All right, now you've heard a bunch of different features, right? And now what should you expect? When it comes to on the sticks between Madden and college football, college is still all about wide open game, being loose in control, making those big plays, those side-to-side plays like one of my favorites, Reggie Bush. And then you look at Madden, it's all about everybody's fast in the NFL. It's tight, it's pro-level precision. Playbooks. It's the wide splits in Tennessee and Oklahoma. It's about spread, being more variety. Tempo is everything. Here it's about the deeper schemes, more compressed, chest level strategy. The smarter game is over at Madden football. And then you look at coverage, base shells, bigger win differentiation, bit more zone windows. In the NFL, you're talking simulated pressures, disguised looks, and just overall smarter adjustments. In the trenches, the difference between the best player in college football and worst is much bigger than it is in the NFL. So you've got bigger run lanes where you got elite gap integrity, pocket battles every snap. It's the best of the best. AI play, we got base progressions. These are student athletes, even though we got our guy Dante Moore here, who is one hell of a player. And then you look at here, my guy Matt Stafford, at that level, these guys are surgeons. This is what you're going to see when you pick up the sticks on Madden 27. And then abilities. In college, you get a max of 5. What you know and love is still there. Madden takes the tiered system and says, you know what? They're unlimited. A player can have an unlimited number of abilities.
Oh, whoa.
Again, stars feeling like stars. And then there's home field advantage, or where you're in Death Valley and it's an actual weapon, or you're going into Arrowhead and you got to execute under pressure. There is a lot of things coming. I cannot wait. This is the smartest football.
I'm not gonna lie, the home field advantage crowd noise is unbelievably crazy on
totally different experience.
college football 26.
You guys can get your hands on you guys just to lock in, and I'll see you guys in a few weeks. Winners win, and I'm out. Much love to everybody. Back to you, Nick.
We just saw how much more control, strategy, and football intelligence is being built into gameplay this year, so let's bring in someone who can speak to that from both sides. A former NFL quarterback and a serious player of these games, none other than Mr. Kurt Banker. Kurt, appreciate you spending some time with us. It's an exciting day here. I know you just watched OG. That was a lot to digest, but as a former NFL quarterback...
We got people that's going to play the game? No, that's hard.
The sheer number of adjustments they're giving to players, how is that going to change how people play the game at all?
You know, I think people are going to need to develop their own game plans and answers for problems.
This is why I need to get big at YouTube and Twitch so I could be at stuff like this. Oh my God.
This one is at the line of scrimmage. I wanted more control, and I think everybody wanted more control, and that's what we're seeing. And you even have to build your game plans with the adjustments to bunches and stacks. This thing is so deep, and it feels more like the real game that they play on Sundays, and I'm loving it so far.
They're bringing that authenticity. Are you excited to get your hands on the game?
Oh man, I need it. I need it.
I know this man is going to be out in the streets. Appreciate you hanging out with us,
It's
man.
always good to see
Coming
you.
out. What a day we're having out here in Chicago. That's what makes these innovations so exciting. It's not just about more features. It's about giving players more ways to play, more ways to think, more ways to adjust, and play football the way they want to play.
So I wonder who else is out there then.
Let's talk a little bit about those guys at home. Maybe we got Dynasty heads at home? I think we probably have some Dynasty heads at home. To take us through Dynasty, we've got none other than Christian McLeod, a former Michigan State Spartan like myself, and production director for College Football 27.
So it is Dynasty. That's gonna be a cool. That's gonna be a really cool cutscene. Dynasty. Okay. So the motto is "Do it for you." Okay.
It's so exciting to be here in Chicago, a great hub of the Big Ten. And how about a big round of applause? All the mascots out there today, great Big Ten representation. Saw little Albert the Gator, Raider Red. You guys are cool too. Sparty and I were originally going to do this as a team. Thought better, but I got you out there, Sparty. We appreciate you. So something we've been working on for years is a way to create the unsolvable puzzle in Dynasty mode. It started in College Football 25 and 26 with the introduction and refinement of coach archetypes and skill trees. Balancing that with coordinators to create an RPG-like system where your decisions matter in crafting your program. For the last 3 years, we've had a vision for Dynasty.
Okay.
Unsolvable puzzle for you, the fans, where every Dynasty, every season, every school.
Expectations give each job. I'm reading the bottom. Sorry.
138 ways to play. College Football 27. We're introducing the single biggest change to Dynasty mode since we first introduced recruiting in Dynasty Blueprint. Dynasty Blueprint is a full program management system that allows you to use a Dynasty points budget. You're able to hire staff, upgrade your facilities, and utilize the points on the recruiting trail in the form of NIL. But before we dive too deep into Dynasty Blueprint, we need to talk about the ultimate wild card in the system, and it's the personality and expectations of each school's athletic director.
Oh, that's tough.
Each school is unique. Each school will have a different demeanor, with each demeanor impacting how difficult passing or failing an expectation will be. There's hundreds of expectations ranging from winning on the field and the recruiting trail, to developing and maintaining facilities, and even some school-specific goals that are ingrained in the very identity of those schools. So if you are Ohio State, you better beat Michigan every single year to stay off the hot seat. Ensuring you're meeting your goals and your AD expectations is going to be key to sticking around, because you want to think.
I forgot James Franklin is at freaking Virginia Tech. So we got to satisfy the athletic director now. This is going to be a big challenge.
This is what's going to set your Dynasty Blueprint in motion, and what makes it even cooler, these are dynamic. They're going to change season to season based on success and failure. So, you've selected your team, you manage your AD expectations, you're going to be asked to allocate some of your budget to your team support staff. Coordinators will already be on your staff in year one. They can be hired once you get to the carousel in the offseason. We'll get to that in a little bit. But this is where you're going to add a variety of staff that can assist with accruing more Dynasty points, helping with recruiting, increasing player progression, or potentially reducing NIL asks.
Oh, that's tough.
Keep in mind, though, these skills all work as multiplier or a potential counterbalance to your coaching archetype, so choosing the proper mix of staff based on your skill tree and your coordinators is going to be key. And based on overwhelming community feedback, once you get to the offseason, you are now able to offer any coach or coordinator a job. It's good, it's exciting. This is what Mills, you wanted this, right? Expected Dynasty point values are going to be based on the coach and your school, so you don't just expect to go in there, throw a giant bag of Dynasty points at somebody and expect them to sign with your team. But more on that later. We're going to talk about the coaching carousel in a little bit. Next up, facilities. Facilities control how much XP your players are going to accrue, with each level also unlocking equipment slots. These slots are going to allow you to reduce injuries, reduce wear and tear,
increase season health, and extend the life of your facilities. That's right. Facilities degrade over time. So not just important that you increase your facilities if you want to ensure your players are performing at the best, but you're also going to want to make sure that you budget enough to maintain those facilities or risk potentially losing players to injury or on the recruiting trail as your facility grade drops. The final place where you're going to spend your budget is around NIL for recruits, players already on your team, and in the transfer portal. You're going to be able to use NIL to help bring in high school recruits, but not all recruits will acquire NIL. These are going to be dependent on your school's prestige, proximity to the recruit, and also the school grades. All of these will determine the desired NIL of the player at your school. Important, NIL is not an instant win mechanic on the recruiting trail. It's a scholarship bonus that can be increased or decreased depending on how you're trending with that recruit. It's still important that you hit on your recruit's perfect pitch, visits, deal breakers, if you want to lock that player to committed state. You can also adjust your offers as recruiting boards begin to take shape, but be careful. You may upset your recruit and cause them to flip on you. Even more important than ever is we have a brand new recruiting mechanic in College Football 27. Verbal commits, big time. We're excited about this one. Verbal commits are going to add a risk-reward mechanic to recruiting and also change how you allocate your NIL bonuses. Don't think that once you've got a verbal, you can reallocate NIL or stop recruiting, because that player could potentially decommit, flip on you, go somewhere else.
Oh, that's actually
NIL
cool.
Also needs to be managed at the end of the season on your current roster. Players' NIL asks will fluctuate based on star ratings, overall performance, if they won awards. You need to ensure you're correctly budgeting for NIL roster fluctuations, and that can be the difference between retaining players in the offseason or potentially losing emerging stars based on their dynamic deal breakers. Building your program and budgeting your dynasty points wisely all culminates in the new coaching carousel for College Football 27. We're very excited about this one. New this year, you're going to be able to express interest in schools even if they're not on the top candidates list. No more 6 schools only. You can throw your hat into the ring. But be careful. Expressing interest in too many schools is going to impact coach stability grade if you stay at your current school. And as mentioned earlier, you now have the ability to make offers to coaches across the country at various different coach levels, not just a preset of interested coaches. And dynasty points can be used to sweeten that pot and increase that interest, making up to 6 offers per coordinator, allowing you to lock in that program changing hire. So we are excited, and incredibly excited actually, to see all of the battles that break out in online dynasties, who's going to be battling for those coordinators, and just super pumped up that whole situation. But that is not all. Outside of Dynasty Blueprint, we have added much more to Dynasty. We have added wear and tear management. Super exciting here. We have added, based on community feedback, expanded league history. You can go back to the 1800s now and take a look at league history. Expanded team historical stats. Coach mode is now in Dynasty mode. It's exciting. User selectable crowd themes before you go into your Dynasty games.
Oh, that's tough.
Very exciting.
I like that.
And Stadium Builder inside of Team Builder.
Oh,
One
yeah.
quick note on this as well. You will be able to edit your teams in Team Builder at the start of every single Dynasty year. So no more one and dones.
Oh, that's going to be fire.
This was an absolutely huge year for Dynasty, and our team in Orlando cannot be more excited to give you this program management sandbox to see all the different ways you're going to build your program.
Oh, yeah, I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy with the team builder now, because now I can actually do what I need to do.
Modes where everybody has a start. Maybe you're taking over a powerhouse. Maybe you're playing up a small school. Maybe maybe you're chasing that perfect recruiting class. And this year, it looks like there are even more layers to what it means to actually run a program. So let's bring in someone who lives and breathes this mode. Bordeaux joining us at the desk to break down what stood out. First of all, are you happy you're not playing a cover athlete?
I am so thankful.
I figured.
If I still lose to the
That dynasty mode gonna be very confusing at first, but it's gonna be very tough if you don't catch up to what's going on. I say that.
As somebody who lives and breathes this mode, what are you most excited about from what you saw in that presentation?
Definitely just having to manage the budget and be able to really struggle with a small school. I want to struggle, and the difference maker between like Kent State versus Ohio State, got like a 25x different in budget. It's going to be very hard. Might take 20 years. I don't know yet, but scary.
And by the way, as a content guy, once that 5-star recruit decommits, you're going to have a video. You're going to have to do a press conference for that one.
I might have to just lose my mind. And also, when they come back and they're asking for twice as much money, that is also really frustrating.
Hey, I can't wait to see. I know we're going to get the tweets coming out about what team you're choosing, so I can't wait to see who you choose. I appreciate you hanging out. So let's shift from building a program to building a player. This is Road to Glory.
Here we go. It's supposed to be Jameis.
Road to Glory has always been a mode that's been rooted in meaningful decisions and managing your potential. Every player enters a road to glory with talent and opportunity, but talent alone does not define a career.
Finally, we get tight end, edge rusher, and free safety. And what's crazy, I got a video. Hold on, let me.
We're excited to announce that 3 new positions will be coming to Road to Glory this year: edge rusher, tight end, and free safety.
So, I literally have a video next week that will be coming out, and I was just touching on this.
Try to become a one of one, or do you use a legend?
Now you get to use the legends. It's going to be tough.
If you choose to go the one-on-one route, you're going to be tasked with allocating your skill points to create your rating caps. Once you get to college, you will be able to upgrade individual attributes. There will also be opportunities to earn cap breakers that you can truly make you one of one and one of the
2K. It's pretty much 2K now.
You can also choose a legend template. This is going to allow you to set a base archetype based on college football greats. Cap breakers are also in play here, so if you're looking to take a Legends ratings to the next level, you can.
Okay, I like that.
So we talked about rooting the mode in meaningful decisions. So new this year, we're going to be tracking those decisions throughout your career through what we're calling Legacy Score. Legacy Score is a collection of meaningful moments in your career, and it starts with your star rating in high school. And it's going to ladder all the way through another new addition, which is your NFL draft score. Every game you play, every play you make, every award you win adds up on your legacy score, and it's going to move you up the draft boards. The journey still begins in high school this year. Players loved high school. They said it was fast fun. We heard the feedback, but we also heard the feedback that you did not feel you were being rewarded enough for base mechanics and objectives. We've rooted those objectives, situations, and teaching the mechanics of the positions, while also adding hundreds of new team impacts to make you feel way more rewarded on positive plays. Also new to College Football 27 is the ability to import team builder teams into high school for all of your opponents and for your college teams.
Whoa.
In college, practice has been completely reworked. We have over 100 new football fundamentals and drills available to teach the game, earn your player XP, and reward your stick skills. Off the field, a new fitness meter has been added, impacting your players' XP, multipliers, weight, ratings increases and decreases. You're going to have to balance that fitness because off the field, we have over 100 new scenarios. Audrey may be coming back. Many are going to throw curveballs that your players are going to have to manage on their quest for the Heisman, the national championship, or the #1 overall pick in the upcoming draft. But you cannot forget about the classroom. New to College Football 27 are tests and quizzes, actual tests and quizzes. So depending on how prepared you are, your academic meter is going to impact how hard the test is going to be. So feel free to spend time on the practice field and wing your test, but if you have a big geology test coming up, you may need to spend some time hitting the books to ensure you're academically eligible. These are actually very hard and very fun.
We're just trying to play the game. They say, yo, y'all gonna study.
We have coach interactions. We have deeper context around schools providing you offers, or your coach may potentially ask you to leave the school. It could happen as well. And if you manage your time and energy successfully on and off the field, you may just have the chance to be invited to New York for the penultimate award in college football, the Heisman Trophy celebration.
We gotta go crazy.
Road to Glory in College Football 27 is the culmination of a 3-year vision where we wanted to give users the ability to craft their own legacy through meaningful decisions. We cannot wait to see the archetypes created by the community and watch the content created by you, the fans. But the journey doesn't stop in college. There's much more waiting for you and your players when they make it to the NFL.
Dynasty is about building the program. Road to Glory is about building you. This is where the college football journey gets personal. From who you are as a player to the position you play, to the identity you create on and off the field. And we've got the perfect group here to talk about that because they're living the real version of this journey right now. Here now with college cover stars Dante Moore, Malachi Tony, and Kewan Lacey. Gentlemen, appreciate you guys coming up and chatting with us. What an exciting time for you guys to be on the cover of College Football 27. Dante, I want to ask you, as somebody who we've got these legacy scores, we've got these legends built. You can build your player based on somebody. Was there somebody that you, when you were growing up, you were modeling your game after?
Yeah, I wear number 5. I kind of wanted to be like Braxton Miller growing up. Ohio State. Kind of wanted to model my game.
Ohio State University. I just want to make sure they heard that. Braxton. All right, carry on.
But yeah, I feel like this Braxton, he just, the way he played the game, the way he was competitive, the way he moved the ball down the field, I feel like I was going to model my game after him.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, Malachi, those big moments, they play so well in the game. Do you feel like those big moments are something that adds to your legacy as a player when you're able to make a moment that makes it on SportsCenter Top 10?
Yeah, I feel like big moments shape you as a player because pressure is a privilege. Pressure is a privilege, and some players rise up to the occasion and some don't, but one moment or play don't define you as a player.
All right, Kewan, I got to ask you the hard question. You can pick we got new players, new positions you can choose in Road to Glory this year. If you weren't a running back, what position are you playing?
I would probably play like nickel, safety, something like that.
You'd be looking at center field out there. You'd be ready to lay some lumber out there. Our cover athletes up here, gentlemen, congratulations on making the cover, and good luck this year. That's exactly what we're capturing in Road to Glory, those same decisions, the same trade-offs, playing out every step of your journey. And that's what makes the experience so powerful, because everything you do here carries forward, from high school to college to the NFL. Let's take a look at what happens when that journey continues at the next level. This is Superstar.
All right. We're going to go ahead and cut it right here. It's already almost been an hour since watching this. All right. So that was some good stuff that we got to see. Road to Glory looks phenomenal. Now that you got to keep yourself fit. So it's almost slowly going back to NCAA 11. Once again, I have a video of that. I have a video of NCAA 11 that's literally coming out next month. And yeah, that's pretty much what I think. I think the game is going to be good for standalone, like single player. Dynasty mode is going to be a challenge for people, especially when it comes to the Dynasty. Now, I'm not going to lie to you that having to do the little quiz stuff, I'm not going to lie, I might not be feeling that because just because I just want to get into the game. Like, yeah, I like how you got to study. You got to make sure you study because if you don't, you're going to be ineligible to play and all that type of stuff. Then you got to keep yourself fit. Then you got to keep yourself healthy to play, and all that type of stuff. It's like a lot of stuff that goes into it. Like NCAA 11, you had to go to class and then turn around and go to practice. Like you had to go to practice to like upgrade yourself and all that type of stuff, and then you will play the game and all that. So it's a lot that goes into it, and I'm not gonna lie, they did a real good job with that. That's the only hiccup I got with that, but I'm not gonna lie, that's just me on my personal opinion. I'm still gonna probably play it, get through it and all that type of stuff, and try to get through it and all that. But it is what it is. Now, Dynasty mode. I don't know who I'm going to be playing as on the Dynasty mode. I don't know. I might put out a poll again to see what school I'm going to go to this time. It's going to be an SEC school again. And then let me think. Yeah, that's pretty much what all I got out of it. Yeah, that I'm not gonna lie, that Dynasty mode is gonna be very, very challenging. But what I do like is now you get to build a stadium for Team Builder. So I'm gonna try to go at least somewhat crazy on the stadium, because all you own, like the past 2 games, you had to. Only thing you could do for the stadium itself is pick whatever generic stadium they have and then turn around and put like the logos and all that type of stuff on there. Which I mean, it is what it is, but whatever. But yeah, if you made it this far in this YouTube episode, I appreciate you. This video is not a part of the 200, so I really am taking the time to get this video out as fast as possible so I can work on more videos and all that type of stuff. But yeah. College football 27 is on its way on July 9th. We will hopefully be on that. Well, the deluxe version is coming out July 9th. I don't know when the regular version is coming out. I'm getting the regular version. I'm not finna do that. What I was about to say. Yeah. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Be a part of the Hidden Combinari Village. It is your boy Tave, and I'm going to try to make sure I get this video uploaded as fast as possible. But it's your boy Tave, and we are out of here. I'll see y'all in the next one.